This story is a work of fiction. Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental. Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game. The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided. Those who oppose fate and desire change. From time to time, they were referred to as tricksters. You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
There's something here. He's here. Moving immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance!
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
This happens because you have no sense for aesthetics.
Nobody asked you, Inari.
Hey, you! There he is! There's no use running away!
Just run! Get out of there! The enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries. I can guide you all.
Stop right there! You won't get away!
Take him down, Joker! Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker!
I'm not done. Persona! Ravage them!
Everyone else,
Time.
head to position.
Hold on.
Use root beat.
Persona! Go down!
Pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door! You should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can he even hear us?
Don't worry. I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Hmm? What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way! Come on, run!
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? All right.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Persona! You're mine. It's time. There!
Time! That's the landing! I think that's the last of them.
It's not a game. I'm not a robot, and I'm challenging you. I'm not a venom. I'm in your face, and I'm here to see it through. Right before your eyes.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay?
Got the flame around.
Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
I'm the power grows.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down.
Life is where the time stop time. So you know that we are there. Swatting lights in
You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right?
glass without breaking. Can't hold on a life for change. And
Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to get out of there. Go, go, go!
All right, let's do it!
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Hi. I'm an idiot. My mic was muted.
long? The
And
exit
I
should be
have
up
no
ahead.
idea for how long.
You're there.
Probably the whole thing.
How it is.
I
After that
imagine.
commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
So I will say what I said, because I, yeah.
There's nowhere to run.
Because I, mute my mic when I have the stream starting. And usually I remember to unmute it. So I have a little
See ya.
thing. I push this, I can mute it. Also, this is a really awesome cutscene and you should watch it.
You're so reckless, you know that?
But usually I unmute it. By the way, thanks for the bits. The
Enemies here? What's
notification
wrong? He's
startled
reading.
me.
It can't be.
What happened?
Because it
An
does every
ambush?
time.
Joker, can you handle it?
Also,
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go. Get over there.
yeah. But yeah, so what I was saying earlier, I'll say it now because I was an idiot and didn't unmute my mic, is Persona 5 Royal, which is what this is the definitive edition
Suspect secure.
of Persona 5.
Didn't expect to find some kid.
So I'm sure you
Yeah,
know
your
Potent,
teammate
but for
defends
those that are
us.
watching this after the fact or
sold
haven't
out.
played either version, in which case, what are you doing here?
Suspect
You should
confirmed.
play it.
Cuff it.
But Persona 5 Royal is like Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 final mix or whatever it's called. Or like Disgaea 4 Complete Plus or Disgaea 5 Complete Plus. Is the definitive edition.
Guess the drug
which is
was
more
too
like
strong.
the Kingdom Hearts final mix versions, but
Wake him up.
it's Persona 5 with a lot of extra bits and bobs. New characters, new confidants, new some
dozing
changed
off.
confidants. New mechanics
You
like
still
the
don't
thing we
get
saw
it, do
earlier
ya?
with
Give it
the
up.
thing.
Come on, cooperate.
The grappling hook
What?
or whatever
You
it's
want
called.
another shot?
And new battle mechanics.
What about the camera?
There's
you
new
thinking it can
story.
be used as video evidence? So you're not that dumb.
Yeah, essentially,
Which
this
is
is
good.
this is what we want,
Take
basically
as much
what
time
we
as
wanted.
we need.
In the first version, in Persona 5.
Obstruction of justice.
One of the
blackmail,
characters
defamation,
that we'll meet
possession of weapons.
a little later was in
Manslaughter
the
too,
original
yeah?
is a completely a
Talk
story
about the
confidant,
works.
meaning I
Think
shouldn't
that
be
all
talking
those
about this, but I'm
crimes
going
led
to
by a
because
punk
there's
like
subtitles.
And you seem to be enjoying every second of it.
Oh yeah. But one of the characters that we're going to meet was originally a should I do normal or should I do hard? You know what? I'll do hard. Why not? There. Oh, give myself a little bit of a challenge. A challenge.
You should
I could
know
change
your
that later
place.
if I want to. Daisy on hard. Daisy on hard. But yeah, one of the characters that we'll be meeting later was
Sign
in the
here.
original version was
It's a confession
a
under your
100% story confidant. In this one, he's an actual real confidant that you have to spend time with.
Don't
which is
expect to walk
what
out
we
of here in
wanted
one piece.
in this
We are
particular
going to
character.
make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
What's weird is that someone, I don't know if you noticed, but the category I'm under is Persona 5. Because there's no Persona 5 Royal. For who knows why. I don't. I don't understand why. Yeah, so that's a little weird. My name. Say my name, say my name. Probably. Is there, like for Kingdom Hearts, is there one for like 1.5, 2.5 HD remake or whatever they're called? Usually I go with Arthas Menethil. I did that in the OG, and I did that in my playthrough of Royal, because I really like Arthas Menethil. He's from Warcraft. What was... No. Thanks for the bet. At some point, I'm going to be able to make my own emotes after I figure out what I actually want for my own stuff. But, is there enough for Zemandius? No! Dang it. I just go with Arthas Menethil because I like Arthas Menethil. R-T-H-A-S. Arthas Menethil. Arthas Menethil. That is my name. I'm finished. That's a nice looking pen.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
Dun dun dun.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent.
Yeah,
There's something I need to
through.
confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction.
This
Besides-
guy.
Are you Prosecutor Sai Nijima? I just got off the phone with your director.
Right? Let her through.
Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
Well, Frank, that's too damn bad.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for
Also,
this case, yet I'm
hello,
not even being allowed
Frederick
an
Punch
interrogation.
06. Yes. I did read that right. Oh, hey, it's easier to read over there. Neat.
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
Oh, ow, my back.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself.
Yeah,
This is my case.
it's my case. Let me through.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Ah, Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We
What?
can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake.
Whatever.
His methods are unknown, after all. We don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Fine. Whatever.
I didn't expect it'd be you. You'll be answering my questions this time. Those bastards. Can you hear me?
Great, man.
It seems you've been through a lot. Almost anything can happen here, and I can't stop them. That's
not
why I
great.
need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either. What was your objective? Why did you cause such a major incident?
Because it seemed fun.
I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution.
Objection!
It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it.
The method behind the madness. The Gangoozler. I wonder if I have enough. Nope, I don't think I will. Did I have enough? I don't think I would have enough for Gangoozler. That's okay. I do want to know.
This isn't an issue of whether or not it can be used in court. I need to know. This is my case, after all. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart? Now, tell me your account of everything.
I don't flippin' know.
Start from the very beginning.
It's a butterfly.
You are held captive. A prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance.
Well, that's rude.
This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world.
I will try. Mysterious
Key to
voice.
victory lies within the memories of your bonds, the truth that you and your friends grasped.
James Bonds?
It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago. For the sake of your world's future, as well as your own, you must remember.
Yes, I would like to save. I'm not gonna save over that. I'm gonna save over that.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today.
Hey, beat the game. Hooray.
This is the last stop for
Oh, great stream, boys.
Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
I think NG Plus is about as far as I'm gonna go.
Please help!
Just kill him.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
What? Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth. To a person, though? It's gotta be a
Oh,
joke. You really
That's
love all that
definitely
occult
a
stuff, don't you?
That's weird.
Well, after meeting you, I get the feeling that's what's going on. Huh?
And tomorrow's task is so.
What's going on?
That was my face. Was that the gun cooler? Yeah, it's best to delete that. No idea what that was. I'm sure it was nothing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. It's okay. We're confused about what to do or where to go next. Look in the upper right corner of the screen to view various things. Exit the subway station. Was that the hash singer hash slinger slasher? That was really difficult to say. Starting today, Sojiro Sakura will be taking care of me. His house should be in the back streets of this residential area. I don't know why I'm using that accent, but I can rotate the camera. Fig, blah blah blah. I can talk to people. Whee! I can show you the world. What was that? I want to ask for directions. Thanks. What do you have to say? Oh. This way. I'm not gonna talk to absolutely everybody. By the way. So otherwise this would take forever. Ding dong.
Looks like no one's home. Oh yeah, Sakura-san's usually at his cafe around this time.
Wrong way. To make it look convincing, I had to do this. So let's pretend I did that. I forgot my camera is flipped.
Well, it belongs in the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first.
It's the kitty! Over there. It's the kitty.
Next, I need to take this package to...
Don't care.
Hmm?
There's no time for that.
I've never been here, but I have every knowledge of where I'm going. No, I don't.
That doesn't make sense.
I figured it out. I did it. I am proud of me.
A public transit bus was driven down an opposing lane with its customers still in it.
Oh no.
The citizens can't live in peace if this keeps up.
Oh, how frightening.
That's scary.
What could be going on? Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
Yeah.
And down is the name of a shellfish used in pearl farming.
Oyster.
Oh, right. They did say that was today.
Well, we'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
Thanks for coming.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing in here.
Here's hoping.
A what now?
There's been a string of those rampage accidents, you know. I just hope that none happen around here.
None of my concern.
I'm sure everything will be fine. Right? No joke. I would seriously go here.
Well, see you next time.
If I lived in an area with a cafe like this, I would go here all the time. It's nice and quiet.
4 hours for just a single cup of joe. So, you're the guy.
I am the guy. Please take care of me.
Uh-huh. I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year. I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up. But you're the one, huh?
Eat me!
Have you been told? A customer of mine and your parents know each other, and...
Oh. Right? That'd be awesome. Especially a place like this. Oh. My back hurts.
Well, not that that matters. Follow me.
Yes, sir.
This is your room.
This is my room? Oh.
I'll at least give you sheets for your bed. Hmm? You look like you want to say something.
Nope. Nothing. I don't want to say anything. It's big.
It's on you to clean up the rest. I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out if you cause any trouble.
Okay, jeez.
Now then.
Yeah.
I
That's
got the
the
gist of your
only
situation.
thing I don't like about, like, the main series Persona games. He's my caretaker, he's not my dad. My parents live in the city. This is not in the city. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I'm from the country and now we're in the city. I think that's what it is. I don't remember. But yeah, it's the only thing I don't like about the main series Persona games. Like 3, 4, and 5. I've never played or watched the first 2. I watched Super Genius's max LP of Persona 3 FES and Persona 4 Golden. At some point, I plan on playing Persona 4 Golden here because I have it on Steam. Following a guide to max it out and stuff. But yeah, I don't like that you're a silent protagonist. It kind of removes... I feel removed from the story. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard of the game, oh goodness, what's it called? Hold on, I need to... I don't remember what it's called. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. It was originally on the Wii U. It was marketed as Fire Emblem X SMT or Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem, whatever. And that it's now also on the Switch. It's a good game, but it feels half finished. Like there's so much more. They could have leaned more into the Persona aspect of the game, where you actually build relationships and stuff. They could have done that. But one thing that they did do that I really, really wish they'd have done with Personas 3, 4, 5, and FES, Golden, and Royal, respectively, is in Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, you are not a silent protagonist. You still pick lines, but the protagonist that you're playing, he does have a set name, because all the other people have to use his name, but he speaks those lines out loud. So you feel like you're actually part of the story. Unlike the silent protagonist thing in 3, 4, 5, FES Golden Royal, where, like, yeah, you're picking dialogue options, but you don't hear them. You're just, I don't know, I don't like it. Everything else about Royal I love, but that's the one thing I wish they'd have changed.
You protected some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured, then sued you, right? That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between
That's
two
enough
adults.
of me whining.
You did injure him, yeah? And now that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school.
Yeah, like, I don't feel like putting in You can look up playthroughs or trailers or whatever of Tokyo Mirage Sharp FE, and like what you pick, the main character, the player character, actually like he's involved in the dialogue. It's not just me picking a line and then all of the other NPCs talking around me. I'm involved in I'm actually part of the dialogue. But in this, I'm not. And that's the one thing I wish they'd have done in Royal. Had the voice actor for the main character, well, there's two things I wish they'd have done. The voice actor for the main character actually like record lines, every like possible line basically. When you named your player character, either give him a set name like they did in Tokyo Mirage, or when you named your player character, also add phonetics and have all of the other voice actors. It would have been a lot of work, but had all the other voice actors record different phonetics. So like for mine it'd be Arthas Manethel, and then everybody would be able to use Manethel song or whatever. That would have been awesome, but they didn't do that because it would have been a lot of work and really expensive.
The courts ordered you to transfer and move out here, which your parents also approved. In other words, they got rid of you for being a pain in the ass.
You know what? Shut your face.
It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary. I am in the restaurant business, you know.
I couldn't tell. This place is a mess.
Behave yourself for the year. If nothing happens, your probation will be lifted.
That's fair. That's fair. That I can understand. Well, in that case, they should have just gone with a set name. Because I think the main character has a canon name. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't think about that. But, yeah, I think the main characters of all the Persona games have canon names. So they could have just made it so you can't rename your character or whatever, but it would have been a little less customization. It's just a name. But then the other characters would have been able to use your name.
Cause any problems, and you'll be sent straight to juvie.
Okay, jeez.
We'll be going to Shujin tomorrow. Shujin Academy, the school you'll be attending. We'll introduce ourselves properly to the staff.
Man. Potent, I don't want to go to school.
There's rarely a place that'll accept someone like you, you know? What a waste of my Sunday. Your luggage arrived a little while ago. I brought it up here for you.
Thanks. Yeah. That makes sense. It would... I can't make any Fruits Basket references because I've never watched this show. I have a notification on my phone. It's just from Crunchyroll, don't care. I remember when the show came out, and was super popular, but I've never watched it. Time to clean, time to clean.
What the heck? I heard you making all sorts of
told
noise up
me
here,
to
but I didn't think
clean.
you were cleaning. Actually, the place doesn't look too bad.
I want to know where I put all that stuff.
Though it's only natural you'd want to keep your room tidy. Why don't you go to bed for tonight? You don't have anything better to be doing, right?
Nope.
I'm going to close up shop and get out of here myself. I won't be the one looking after you if you get sick from staying up too late. Got that?
Yes, Mom. Although there isn't actually a mechanic for that. I believe in Persona 3, there was a mechanic for that. If it's like do dungeons too much or whatever, people could get sick. Time is limited. Think carefully about your schedule before you act. Going to bed is a special action that will advance time. I'm gonna go to sleep. Time to go sleepies. Arrest. Trial. Criminal record.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
What a douche. I couldn't just let it go.
Just get in the car.
Memories.
How dare you?
I used to live in hometown.
No!
Is it the Gongoozler?
Don't give me that shit.
What a dick. Sorry, what a jerk.
Ow! Please stop!
She said stop.
What a waste of time. You think you're worth causing me trouble? Huh?
I'll call the police!
Call them if you want. The police are my bitches. They're not gonna take you seriously.
Oh.
No! Stop!
Found the first douchebag.
Someone called the cops, huh? Get in the car. Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country. What are you looking at? Get out of my face. This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. See? This is all because you're so damn slow. Get in the car.
Time to go to sleep. What the heck? It's that weird app. It kind of almost looks like an eye. It's so creepy. kind of deleted again. Time to go to sleep. Huh? Is there pretty good? What the? How did I end up in a jail? No, I haven't actually considered becoming a squirrel VTuber. I am not a squirrel. Who are they? What? I'll think about it.
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
That's a long nose. And those are long eyebrows.
So you've come too, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You are only experiencing this as a dream. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place.
It's
Remember it
Igor.
well. I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well. Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you.
Ruin?
I speak of the end to everything.
What?
However, there is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world?
I'd rather avoid ruin.
Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation. Pardon me for not introducing the others. To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you
Did you
like.
already have a harem
The
of
duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are
Well,
also your collaborators.
once I have
That is,
once
if
I
you
gain
remain
access
obedient.
I shall explain the roles
to
of
the
these two
Persona
at
Compendium,
another occasion.
I will have my harem of personas from my
Now
first
then,
playthrough.
it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place.
I spent
We will
almost
surely
double.
meet again,
So
eventually.
I don't know if you saw earlier, but I got the
Time's up.
Phantom
Now
Thieves
hurry
edition,
up and go back to sleep.
which came with obviously the game, dynamic theme, collector's box, soundtrack, art book, and the steelbook and a Joker mask with a stand, which is dope. If I did need glasses to see, I would be wearing that all stream. But I need glasses to see. I put it on earlier for a minute. I won't be able to see. I will literally not be able to see what you say or anything on stream on the game because my eyes are that bad. I did put it on. Okay, fine. Ugh. turn my fan on my AC on because it's horrifically hot in here. Comes with straps too. I don't know if you can see those. Comes with straps to connect on the sides. So, now you can see me. That's it. That's the mask. If I had a way to turn something like this, like a version of this that wasn't so, didn't feel so like fragile, in a way that I could also see, that'd be awesome. But unfortunately, I can't at all see anything. Yeah, it's really cool, but I don't know if it'll show. But it can connect those bits to the sides. These. I'm gonna take them out. I can connect these to the sides, and then like tie it up in the back. It's really dope. If I ever cosplay as Joker, I'm going to wear this. Because why wouldn't I? Yeah, that's kind of what I want. I would show you the art book, but it has spoilers on the front. Let's shrink me back down. That's better. Yeah, so I would be wearing those if, thank you for the bets, if, I didn't need glasses to be able to see anything ever. Of course. I had a weird dream. Rehabilitation? What does it mean?
Looks like you're up.
I am.
Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your transfer. The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district.
Aoyama.
It'll take a while to get there by train.
Don't ask me what that
Transfers are a real hassle, too. I'll drive you there, but just for today.
Thanks.
Let's go. Men aren't usually allowed in my passenger seat. me a favor and behave yourself, all right?
Yes, sir. How's the in-game sound, by the way? Which is something I should have asked about an hour ago.
Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you.
Thanks.
Just don't cause me any trouble.
To reiterate, just so we're clear, you will immediately be expelled if you cause any problems. In my opinion, you're nothing but a liability. But we had our circumstances to consider.
We got douchebag number 2.
Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over. If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. Keep that in mind. This is the teacher in charge of your class.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami.
Hi, Sadayo Kawakami. Okay, cool. I'll leave it then.
Here's your student ID.
When I have my I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on. Let me know if you can hear it.
Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office.
Yes, ma'am.
And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all.
Okay.
That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Mm-hmm. He is responsible for all his actions.
I mean, sure.
But really, though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
It was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going?
Yeah.
I got a store to get back to.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him.
Are you able to hear my air conditioner? Or does it sound like I'm in a wind tunnel?
Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
I get it.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
Everyone's giving you the cold shoulder. That's what having a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go.
All I did was save a chick
By the
from
way,
a drunk
if you
guy.
get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it?
Thanks, Sojiro. Be careful.
School never changes, huh?
Nope. Sure doesn't.
Come on, we're going home.
But they used stone tablets when you went to high school, Sojiro.
What a troublesome situation.
Oh, if you're a fan of Proton John, that is a, that's, I don't know why I turned my air conditioner off. Like, you can't hear it through the air conditioner. That's a voice you should know. That is DC Does.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
I'm sensing sarcasm coming from you, sir.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
I want to tweet. Volleyball
certainly
team's
true.
just not good enough, sir.
Be careful, okay?
She'll be fine.
Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
You're not the principal, sir. You're the PE teacher.
I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
Oh, right. The tournament's coming up, isn't it?
Tournament's coming up.
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem in itself.
Deleted. How do I spell that word? I don't know. Need another word. That's what I meant to tweet. Right? No joke. I mean, what? We don't know that yet.
We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
There's a story there.
Yes, that's true. Why'd it have to be my class?
Look at that neck.
Traffic's not moving at all. You're taking the train starting tomorrow.
But Sojiro.
How was it? The school, I mean. You think you can manage?
It'll be tough.
You brought it on yourself, though.
All he did was save some chick from a drunk guy.
Still, you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one. It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you. If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in.
That's what you get, Sojiro.
I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it. I've already been paid for it too, after all.
Ah, that's the real reason.
And now, back to today's top stories.
I'm pretty sure that's DC Douglas too.
A subway train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable across all of...
But I can't find it.
Another accident? So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately. In fact, there was a real sad one just last month. It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15.
Oh no.
Her parents have got to be just...
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should expect jam-packed streets.
Hold up. I need to reread that because I was not paying attention. Oh. I just had a realization. Sorry. Don't worry about it.
Come on.
I just noticed something I never saw before.
The inbound train will soon be arriving at platform number 1. Please wait behind the yellow line.
That doesn't look good.
I don't have a visual yet.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer's life was not in danger despite his injuries. After questioning, even he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story. With this derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN has
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct? Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just came crashing in. Oh man, I thought I was gonna die.
A noisy subway platform filled with people was suddenly...
Did you ask for me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late after all.
Conveyor belt only.
Huh.
How rude. But sushi is sushi.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time. I wasn't able to open the cafe today. Whatever. Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you.
Cool.
Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved.
Oh, jeez.
Here's the diary. Make sure you keep it up to date.
Yes, sir.
You may be under probation. There's no special limitations on what you do in particular.
Ouch.
Besides following the law, that is.
Oh, but Sojiro.
However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities. Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry, I'll be there in no time. Uh-huh. I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up. So do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops.
Hey, jeez. I'm not gonna mess with your stuff.
You got school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
That's how I say.
I should write something.
I should write something. Let's save on that. Once I'm actually able to do stuff, this is going to store. I'll have to examine the storage, and it'll contain all like the extra stuff, like the DLC stuff. Oh yeah, so that's what I was saying earlier. So, not only did I buy the game, so Persona 5, the original, there are like DLC personas you can buy, like with real money on the PlayStation Store. And so of course I did that when I did my playthrough of Persona 5, the original. But and there's also costume sets and things. In Persona 5 Royal, there's free DLC that gives you all of the Persona 5 original DLC personas. And there's some other free stuff that or free DLC that gives like healing items and things. And there's also pay for costume sets and more DLC personas. Kind of, yeah. The DLC personas do make it a lot easier. But what's fantastic is, so once you get them, you're able to then fuse them as normal. And so the DLC personas, the first time you buy them from the compendium, they cost 0. They cost 0 monies. No matter what one it is. It costs 0 monies. I'm hoping that's the case in New Game Plus, but so I fused one of the DLC personas for specific to Royal in my first playthrough, and it's incredibly powerful. Once I'm able to get it, I'll show you, but but it is incredibly powerful. But I'm gonna go with that. Did you hear that? Was it myself? What? Is there a phone downstairs? Huh.
Hey, it's me. You've seriously forgotten my voice already? It's Sakura. Anyway, I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the sign to closed when I left.
Good job.
It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that. Think you can do it for me? It's a personal policy of mine not to save a guy's number in my phone. Either way, I'm glad you actually picked up. Anyway, I'll leave the shop sign to you.
Okay. I don't know why I had to leave entirely to do that, but...
I'll just add this.
Time to sleep. I don't think I can clean up the rest of the stuff, so... Jaya, Aoyami Chome, transfer. Got Shibuya, then transfer there. Oh no. Why is that app there? Oh, it does look like a pretty. Okay. What else do I have? Weather app. Have a radio station app, I guess. Messenger. GPS. A bunny. A calendar. A pretty app. Time to delete it again. You know, soon. Soon. Imagine if that's how you, like, measure time. Like having a giant calendar on your wall and then throwing daggers at it. Ouch. Oh, my back. At some point, so my brother has Printing 1 and 2 on the Switch, physical copy. At some point, I plan on
I should write something.
streaming that. Because I think it'd be fun for people to watch me die horribly. That would suck. Let me talk.
So, you're actually going to school?
Yeah, because if I don't, you can kick me out.
Here, I'll feed you. Just make sure you finish it before the customers start.
Nom nom. Hurry.
What's that reaction for? Just eat it.
Yes, sir. I can taste complex flavors with a bold spiciness.
time for you to go. Thanks. Hurry over to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way.
Hopefully I don't end up late.
Oh, yeah, and flip the sign outside to open for me.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to do that for me, all right?
I won't forget.
Now, you better hurry on out. You're gonna be late if you get lost, country boy.
Whatever, city boy, city man, Sojiro. Time to GTFO! Thankfully, after like today, in-game today, I won't have to do this. Manually, I mean. Tokyo subway are true. Oh no. Oof. So it looked like that guy, like where the dialogue box goes, is playing a PSP.
Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
I know what I'm doing. I have to follow the things. It's a Airy! Where am I going? Ginza is that way. How's the Airy? Can't go that way. I can't go that way. This way?
That's absurd.
Nice. Thanks for the bits. I don't know what oh yeah. We played Persona 4. I don't know what that's from. Is she cute? But yeah, it's Risei. Risei Kujikawa. Yeah. Is it this way? I think it's this way.
I can't do this. Hello?
Keep forgetting how to get there.
I can't believe this.
It's this way. I know what I'm doing. I've played this game before. Hello.
Oh, man. Did it say it was going to rain today?
Uh-oh. Did it?
Huh? It's raining outside?
It just started all of a sudden. This is why I hate the early spring.
It reminds me. Did he take an umbrella?
Nope, sure did.
Who are you talking about?
Don't mind me. So, what'll it be?
1 house blend, please.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues on today, as various lines suffer delays and...
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately. You know, I mean the subway accident that the news is talking about. My coworker got caught up in it and is in the hospital now.
No!
But that aside, it's kind of creepy. The people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy all of a sudden. I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation.
I do have a cool mask. I'm not gonna put it on again. I can do it later and then take a picture.
Huh.
I'll take a picture of it for you. And then send it to you later, if that's okay. I can't wear it with my glasses, so I am completely blind. Who's Sam? There's a waifu!
Good morning.
That's because
he
doesn't
give
need
you a ride to
glasses.
school? You're gonna be late.
Sure, thank you.
The dulcet tones.
Do you need a lift too?
Huh?
Yes!
Nah.
Damn it! Screw that perfect teacher.
Perfect teacher?
Yeah, I have a voice.
What do you want?
Speak. I just don't.
You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida?
I would never do such a thing.
Huh? In that car just now, it was Kamoshida. He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of a castle? Don't you agree? No, I mean... Hmm? Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you
That's
for
what
real?
I'm saying.
You're from Shujin, right? What? No other high school's got a uniform like this. Huh. A second year, huh? With the same grade
Really
then.
want me to wear it now? I can. It's just a hassle to get to it.
Never seen you before,
Plus,
though.
I don't like taking it out of the box too much.
Oh,
you're
you a transfer
kidding.
student?
There you go.
Then no wonder you don't know him. This rain ain't too bad. You better hurry up or we'll be late.
Aye. That was odd.
My head hurts.
Oh. Headaches.
Damn it. I want to go home.
Same though. Oh, what's going on? Whoosh.
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you?
I do.
I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents.
I do. Right.
You say that like it's none of your business. It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school.
What?
I've no doubt you heard about it.
I just got here, man.
On that day, were you still an ordinary student? Let me change the question. You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct?
Indeed.
An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city. That's what it should have been. What happened around that time? Tell me everything, truthfully.
I'll tell you what I know. That was weird.
What?
Huh?
It's a castle.
We didn't come the wrong way, though. Yeah, this should be right. What's going on here? I guess we'll just have to go and ask. That's weird. Where's the school?
What the heck?
No, this has to be it. I mean, it should be. Out of service. Where'd we end up? The sign was for the school, right?
This is what I get for following a random other dude. Yeah, I think so.
Right? You saw it too. Jeez, you freaked me out. Who are you? You a student? Man, your costume's impressive. Is that armor real? Come on, don't just stand there, say something. Hey, what's going on? Dude, I don't know. This shit's real. Calm down. Time out, man. We gotta run.
Got it.
Stop standing around and run.
Give me a second.
Yeah. What's with these guys? trying to break my bones, damn it! The hell you think you're... Ah!
Take them away!
Yes.
Hey. Hey! Wake up!
Bleh.
You alright?
Good.
Yeah, more or less.
Dude, right there, I could have voiced a line. Yep. Wouldn't have been that hard. I'm gonna not stop whining about that.
Looks like this ain't no dream. Yeah. What's going on? Hey! Let us out of here! I know there's someone out there!
I need to get to school.
Damn it! Where are we? Is this some kind of movie set?
I don't know. I just moved here.
The hell was that just now?
Sounded like torture to me.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're shitting me, right? Come on, man.
This is real bad.
Be glad that your punishment has been decided upon.
Great.
Your charge is unlawful entry. Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, man. Whoa. That's a little much. Don't you think?
Say what?
No one's allowed to do as they please in my castle.
Huh? Wait, is that you, Kamoshida?
I thought it was some petty thief, but to think it'd be you, Sakamoto. Are you trying to disobey me again? It looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all, huh? And you brought a friend this time, because you can't do anything for yourself.
This ain't funny, you asshole!
Is that how you speak to a king? It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all.
What the heck is going on?
Not only did you sneak into my castle, you committed the crime of insulting me, the king. The punishment for that is death.
Double death?
It's time for an exexecution.
Whoa!
Take him out.
Too hot for TV. Not a thing anymore?
God damn it! I ain't down for this shit. Come on, we're out of here. Just go. Get out of here. These guys are serious.
Nope.
Oh, running away, are we? What a heartless friend you are.
Don't know him. We just...
He ain't a friend. Come on, hurry up and go!
What's the matter? Too scared to run away? Pathetic scum isn't worth my time. I'll focus on this one's execution.
Execution?
Take this! Lily scum! Useless pest! Huh. Where'd your energy from earlier go? A peasant like you isn't worth beating. I'll have you killed right now.
I could have said that line.
What?
Sorry.
Don't you dare tell me you don't know who I am. That look in your eyes irritates me. Hold him there. After the peasant, it's his turn to die.
No, I don't want to die!
This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you.
What's the matter? Are you simply going to watch? Are you forsaking him to save yourself? Death awaits him if you do nothing. Was your previous decision a mistake then?
Wasn't.
Very well. I have heeded your resolve. Bow to me. I am thou. Thou art I.
Yes.
Thou art willing to perform all sacrilegious acts for thine own justice. Call upon my name and release thy rage. Show the strength of thy will to ascertain all on thine own. Though thou be chained to hell itself. Execute him.
I could have said that.
What was that? You desire to be killed that much? Fine.
What a douche. Oh, just wait. It's that mask. That mask right there. That's the one that I have. Run away.
What the?
I am the pillager of twilight. Arsene!
What the?
I am the rebel soul that resides within you. If you so desire, I shall consider granting you the power to break through this crisis.
I so desire.
Very well. Who the hell are you? Guard! Start by killing that one!
Ken.
You'll learn the true strength of my men. This power of mine is yours. Kill them however you want. Run wild to your heart's content.
Yes.
Come. You're mine.
Nice.
Let's go. There.
Persona.
Level up.
With this power.
Holy crap, did you see how much health I had?
What? What was that just now?
Hold up. Oh, I gotta look at that again.
You little.
Ha! You like that, you son of a bitch?
No, I'm level 2. I'm level 2.
You mean this? Okay, it's locked.
No, I just leveled up to level 2.
Damn you!
Hey, what was that just now?
I don't know.
And your clothes.
I didn't do anything to Arsene.
Whoa, it went back to normal. Ah!
You bastards!
I think it's because I kept, I read it way earlier when I was dumb and had unmuted my mic, but when I started this New Game Plus, I read off the different things that I keep, and one of them was changes to HP and SP.
God, this is effing nuts. Anyways, let's scram. You lead the way.
Alright.
Yeah.
Goddamn thieves! After them! Don't let them escape!
Alright, let's see if I can look at my stats.
Damn you!
What was that?
I cannot look at my stats.
All right.
Alright, that's GTF.
Yeah. Yeesh, can we... On the other hand, there's nowhere else we can try. All right, let's get to hopping.
Just wait until I'm able to get the persona that I want.
Whoa! Damn it. Whoa! Whoa!
Right?
Damn it.
Oh no.
Oh. Then again. Whoa!
Sakamoto. plays this game, right? Also, hi! This game is the worst! Wait, I thought you were streaming. I'm confused. Aren't you streaming right now? I'm so confused. Yeah, aren't you streaming like Valhalla or something? I'm so confused. I didn't get a notification, but Twitch is also super dumb and doesn't give streamers notifications if the grade is under 10 or something, I think. Twitch is dumb.
Yeah, what is this thing?
Ah, okay. I don't have any countermeasures. Because I'm an idiot and don't prepare for war. What is this?
You're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here! He's right there.
I'll let you out, I guess. Weird.
We're trying to get the hell out of here. I mean, you obviously look like an enemy too.
I guess.
I'm locked up here, so how can I be your enemy? Help me out.
Cat?
I am not a cat. Say that again and I'll make you regret it.
Bring it on, cat.
Catching up already.
It's Teddy. Although I love Teddy.
Shit, there's still no service. Ain't there any way to contact someone outside?
Do I not have access to that even? Oh, I sure do.
How the hell do we get out?
Hey, you two!
What?
You want to know where the exit is? Let me out, and I'll take you there. You don't want to get caught and executed, right?
No.
I'm not lying. It's the truth.
This weird creature is acting kind of sus.
This thing sounds like it's all talk.
If you guys think you can get out on your own, then be my guest.
Guest. Be our guest.
What do we do? Are you seriously
My favorite
not
thing
messing with
about
us?
that whole Teddy thing is you grew a body?
If you don't hurry, they'll catch you.
I do plan on playing or streaming goodness, Twitch, why have my stream manager up on my main screen. It's right in front of me, which you can't see. And so it's got like the time and all that junk on the top. And for some dumb reason, within the last like couple minutes, it's like, yeah, I have 4 gold on Steam. It's like moved everything up half a box. So I can't like see how many viewers I have, my views, my followers, my subscribers, my sub points, my bitrate, my time. It's all like cut off. It's so dumb. It was working fine until like a few minutes ago.
Fine.
Yeah, I plan on doing Persona 4 Golden Max run, following the guide at some point. Probably after this.
Freedom tastes so great.
Now where's the exit, you monster cat?
Don't call me a cat. I am Morgana.
Hey, Morgana.
Shut up and hurry it up.
I am
you want to be locked up again?
Oh, all right. Sheesh. Follow me and stay quiet.
Yes,
It's 4th period already.
Oh no.
Sakura-san said that he left the house this morning. Should I contact the police?
Raise a high! Is your internet not being annoying? I don't have a glass. Raise a glass to freedom. Royal just came out. Probably since the PS5 has come out, maybe next year. As early as next year, probably not until the year after for Persona 6. I'm hoping we get Persona 5 Scramble in the US on PS4 and Switch. I'd probably get it on PS4 because it's like Persona 5 crossed with Dynasty Warriors, like Hyrule Warriors is, but it's actually a canon sequel to Persona 5, which is really cool. So I'm hoping we get that next year sometime in the States. Like early next year. Yeah, I hear rumors on and off. Some say that it's for sure coming to the States. Some say they're not going to anymore. We'll see. We won't really know until they confirm or deny it.
No, that'll just be more of a hassle.
In the meantime, I am late for school, which is not ideal.
What did I do to deserve this?
You became a teacher. That's what you did to deserve this.
Well, guess we just gotta follow it.
Time to follow the weird cat.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm lowering the bridge.
What a weird cat.
You, frizzy hair. It seems like you pick up on things faster than our blondie over here.
You're not wrong.
Try checking around the mouth of this statue, okay?
Yes. Well, I still think Morgana's a person. You are a teacher. You're fine. That's what you get for becoming a teacher.
How are we supposed to know to do that?
Amateur.
Amateur.
Come on, let's keep going.
Oh shit! Oh shit, it's them!
You amateur! Stay still.
Amateur.
Hey you! You can fight, right? Let's go.
Every parent's comment to teachers during Zoom classes. It's your fault. You became a teacher.
You got one of those things too?
We will promptly shut them up. Damn shadows. They've taken up intercept positions.
I'm really excited.
Looks
Goron
like it's not
knows
about
what I'm
capturing
talking
us
about.
anymore. They're out
When
for
I'm talking
blood.
about, I don't spoil anything for the persona that I'm waiting to be able to get. But I'm really excited to be able to get that persona. Goron knows exactly which one I'm talking about.
I'll back you up. So fight like your life depends on it. Let's go!
Right? No. Okay, no.
It's weak to wind! I don't see a weakness. Shadow's weak. I don't see a weakness.
That makes sense.
Persona!
Ha! Look at my HP. Look at my SP. I'm level 2. I'm level 2. And look at my HP and SP.
You're mine.
I knew you were an amateur.
I haven't heard of that.
This is how you fight.
You know what? Just wait until I can get a certain persona. Then you'll see.
Strike at an enemy's weakness to knock them down. Use that opening to strike again.
Then you'll see.
That's the most basic of basics. Remember it well.
Whatever. I am not basic.
Come on, let's hurry and get through this. Persona!
Dead.
Persona! Ravage them!
Truth be told, I've been playing a lot of Among Us and Phasmophobia lately, but Among Us with randos is dumb and irritating, and Phasmophobia with randos is fun. I enjoy that. I can't play that for very long. Yeah, see, Arsene is only level 2. I'm level 3.
It's a step forward.
Oh no! Oh no! So one of the things that yeah, unless it's rare, of course. They're cool. I would love to play with AOC someday. That'd be fun. So one of the things that gets transferred over for New Game Plus is your health and SP, your HP and SP bonuses. So like, once you unlock the ability to increase those, you keep those increases for New Game Plus. So that's why I'm level 3 with a max HP of 271 and a max SP of 351. Oh no. Yeah, it'd be fun to play with Pokemon. Imane? I don't remember how to pronounce her name. I feel bad.
Another tool for our mission.
Move faster, Pokey! Now that's an old reference. My persona is pretty powerful. If you think that persona is pretty powerful, just you wait. Just you wait. Wrong. Yeah, I know. I think I randomly played Among Us with Corpse and Valkyrie once. I think I still have the stream on here somewhere. But I was playing with randos, and I saw a Corpse and a Valkyrie, and I was like, wait. As in, like, Corpse and Valkyrie from, like, YouTube? And they were like, yeah. And someone pretended to be in one of the games. Yeah, I bet you weren't jealous at all. There was also, according to Corpse and Ray, there was a fake PewDiePie there too, in one or two of the games. Everybody wears a mask deep within their heart. By removing that.
Whoa!
Oh, just you wait. GTFO, you dumb cat.
Hey!
Yeah, that was really cool. It was really fun. But yeah, I would like to play like on Discord with like AOC and stuff. That would be a lot of fun, I think. And other YouTubers and things. And other streamers and stuff. That'd be fun. I haven't really been able to do that yet. I do want to escape in one piece with GTFO.
Okay.
Giving me drugs? This little cat just gave me some drugs.
Now.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be fun. Oh, I'm good on HP. Oh, good. I can finally check stuff. Can I? Oh. Oh boy. So this is another thing that I transferred over. I think I'm gonna equip that. And I think I'm gonna equip that. Oh. Oh. Alright. What do I have now? 22 armor, or 22 defense, 6 evasion. Yep. What's the one that I actually used? I think I actually did this. Persona I didn't know those transferred over. Oh my, I figured these things, because these are the DLC stuff. Oh. I don't know. Right now, the only Persona games I have that I can stream are the original 5, which I'm not going to stream, Royal, which I am going to stream. Yeah, thanks, Goron, I figured that out. And, oh, maybe. I'll have to look into that. When does that come out, do you know? And Persona 4 Gold. Oh, where? So once I can do the thing. So this is how I farmed the Reaper in my first playthrough. I did. I actually streamed a little bit of the dancing spin-offs. I think I still have those highlights up. Maybe. I might not have gotten around to. And it might be too late to watch them now. But, in theory, the highlights of those streams are still up. Possible. But I did actually, I bought them all. And I did actually stream some of them. I bought all 3. One for Persona 3, 4, and 5. Ah, okay, cool. I'll have to look into that. I think, you know, now that we're talking about it, I think I did hear about Shin Megami Tensei game coming to the Switch. But yeah, Noblesse Curse is amazing! So, now that you've played through it a million times, you should get the DLC personas and costume sets and stuff. What the St. Hermlin set comes with these. Okie doke. Thank you for stopping by, Goron. I'm happy you were able to check out some of the stream at least. I hope you have a good day, a good rest of your night. But yeah, Kizarks, get this, at least the St. Hermlin badge and the DLC personas, because they make the game so much easier. But, thank you! I appreciate that. The Evoker is from, let's see, what's the one that increases? But, anyway. Yeah, I wasn't... Oh, that's right, you did. I remember that now. Because you accidentally got the Ultimate Edition of the first one, and then you bought the Ultimate Edition of Royal as well. Which came with everything. But yeah, I didn't expect these ones specifically to transfer over. Because these ones are the ones that you get for the different palaces. Don't want to switch. Yeah, I remember that. This one. This one's great. The plus 15 experience experience is great. This one is also fantastic. The Cease armband. But yeah, if you want, the next time you play through, when you want to farm the Reaper, like, you can, assuming you're doing a New Game Plus, and you have this stuff, you can farm the Reaper as early as, like, possible with the Saint. There's a certain persona, DLC persona, that you're really gonna want to beef up before. I'll get into that when I'm able to get it. But have that equipped, have your most powerful weapons and equips equipped, and have the Saint Harlan badge on, and it just be the main character, and his Null Bless Curse affects the one-hit KO moves also. So some of the, like, abilities that personas get that, like, Null Bless and Curse, don't only apply to the damaged ones. This badge, Null's Bless Curse plus one-hit KOs, plus Mudun or Mudo and okay. That one is, oh goodness, it's been a while since I played Roll. I keep thinking about a different name. How far in is it? I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to put on. I don't know what that does. Is it very arty? I don't remember. That's okay. I'll figure it out later. I might remember which one it is later. That's okay.
No!
No!
Hold on a sec. I feel like I've seen what this dude's wearing before. Ah, damn it! I'm too flustered. I can't remember anything right now.
Come on, let's go!
Hold on, damn it!
What is it? We need to go, fast!
But who are these guys?
Do you really think you have time to worry about other people right now?
I mean...
Besides, they're...
There!
You should have listened to me. I'm glad you stick to your guns.
Time to fight.
Looks like it's raring to go too.
Persona! There!
And the enemy's down!
Persona!
Nice! The enemy's down!
There. That's better. I like those damage numbers more.
Let's get away before more show up.
Hold on, we can't just leave these guys here.
You really don't get it, do you? Ugh. There's no time to explain.
I'm a big soldier. Just kidding. I am a big soldier.
Look, I'm going.
Dead pixies.
If you don't want to follow, be my guest.
2 dead pixies.
Damn it! Fine, I'm coming.
Because I have vaguely overpowered her.
This way! We're here.
Huzzah!
Oh, finally, we're saved. It's not opening. Did you trick us, you jerk?
Don't jump to conclusions. Over here.
Hey, wait up!
Wait up.
Where are we supposed to get out from here? There aren't even any windows.
Oh.
Ugh, amateur. This is the most basic of basics.
Blow the wall up?
We would have done that earlier if that was possible. The ventilation shaft, you morons!
Because
You
I
guys
was
should be
gonna
able to
blow the
squeeze
wall
through
up
it one at a
anyway.
time.
I see. Then we just gotta get that metallic mesh off. And a 1, and a... Ah! Ow. Oh, crap. The enemy didn't hear us, did they?
Good job, Ryuji.
Seriously, we're finally getting out of here.
Hooray!
You should wait on celebrating until you actually get out. Now get going!
But what about you?
Yeah. Blow up everything!
There's something that I still have to do.
Okay.
We're going our separate ways.
Don't get caught again, you dumb cat.
You better be careful too.
Yes.
See ya.
See ya.
Those two seem useful. Especially the frizzy-haired one, if my judgment's right.
I'm really looking forward to being able to access my compendium.
Did we make it?
We did it!
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Hooray. I'm sad that, he didn't, sorry, someone liked to think that I did on a website. What's I saying? I don't remember what I was saying.
Huh? Return? returned?
We returned!
Does that mean we got away?
Yes.
I don't know what to think anymore. What was all that anyways? That castle and Kamoshida and that weird cat?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
What's with the yelling? Are you students of Shujin?
Yes.
Cutting classes, are we?
No.
Huh? No. We were trying to get to school, and we ended up at this weird castle.
What? Hand over your bag. You better not be doing any drugs.
Doing drugs.
Why would you think that?
Why would you think we were doing drugs?
Are you his friend?
Yeah.
Then you should go to school. Take him with you.
Yes, Ossifer.
Like I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
We passed by Shujin on our way here. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it.
Huh.
If you spout any more nonsense, I'll contact your school. Is that what you want?
I mean... Yeah.
Come on, say something.
Walking is a form of drug. You are right. Get going.
That's not what I meant.
GTFO, Ryuji.
Wait a sec. Is that guy for real?
Gotta get to school.
Fine, I'm going.
The Minister of Transport announcing his resignation. Things are going as planned.
The SIU director is acting kinda sus. Not gonna lie.
That reminds me. Better to leave it be for now.
No joke.
Is this for real? I'm sure we came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
I didn't do it. It was Ryuji.
Damn cops snitched on us after all.
It's rare not to see you alone. Where were you roaming around until this time?
A castle?
White Castle?
So you have no intention of giving an honest answer?
It is our honest answer.
What's this about a castle?
The dulcet tones.
Kamoshida?
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto. Quite a difference from when you did morning practice for the track team.
Oof.
Shut up! It's your fault that
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida? There's not much leeway left for you, you know?
He's the one that provoked me.
Do you really want to be expelled?
No.
In any case, you'll have to explain yourself. Follow me.
What? This is bullshit!
It is.
Come now. I should have been more considerate too. Let's just say that we were both to blame.
Well, if you say so. Still, you're coming with me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
Fine.
By the way, you're that new transfer student, correct?
Yes.
Have we met somewhere? That's right. I remember now. Well, I'll overlook this just for today.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm sure you've heard from the principal, but cause any trouble and you'll be expelled. Understand?
I get it. I understand. Jeez.
At any rate, hurry up and go to the faculty office. I'm sure Ms. Kawakami's tired of waiting. Good luck trying to enjoy your new school life.
The school turned into an old castle?
That's what happened.
A talking cat?
That's what it said it was.
Are you hallucinating from an overdose?
Maybe.
I won't put up with you if you're simply joking around. I'm going to have you continue the story. The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves was an Olympic medalist.
I don't want to tell you, Sai.
An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida. It all came out in his confession. He was guilty of everything. The abuse, the violations. But there should have been no connection between the two of you since you had just transferred.
I did just transfer. Don't be looking
Why
at
did
me
you
like
target
that,
him?
Sai. Tell you later.
That's unacceptable. Try and recall it once again.
Thanks. This is just a... we got another douchebag over here. Oh, it's on the second. I knew that.
Come on. Hi. Isn't that it?
Hi.
Ugh, unbelievable.
I'm here.
Being over half a day late on your first day?
Got lost.
Can you explain yourself?
The train was late.
Oh, it's lunchtime, you know. You would have gotten here sooner if you had walked from your place. It's true the train schedules have been a mess due to the accident, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday.
I ended up at a castle. What do you want me to do,
More
lady?
importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
Oh, what?
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me.
Okay.
By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
Hi, my name is Ethel Arthas, and I ended up at a castle this morning.
You think that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
Rumors? What rumors? I just got here.
Being super late on his first day? He really is insane.
I'm not insane. I just
He looks
ended
normal,
up at a
though.
castle somehow.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
I might. That's true. I might.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student.
Arthas Manethel.
Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well.
Yeah. I
All
got
right,
lost
please say something to the class.
And ended up at a castle. Nice to meet you.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it.
You missed my whining earlier about how the only thing I don't like about the main series Persona games is the silent protagonist. Unlike in Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, doesn't have a silent protagonist, and the silent protagonist, it works sometimes, but in this game particularly, it just takes me out of the action. I don't feel like I'm part of the story. But I whined about that earlier.
I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
Guy fell.
So... Your seat will be... over there, the one that's open.
Thanks.
Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Lies.
What?
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ooh, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here?
I didn't do anything.
That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida. Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about.
For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
What's wrong? Are you sure you're okay?
No.
Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them.
Good.
I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this?
Because you're the one that became a teacher.
You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry. Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved. Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto. A student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case?
At
At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that.
Yeah, don't be like that, Kamoshida.
This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star.
Kamoshida-kun.
Still, a steady buildup is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
No. Yes!
There you are. Sorry for calling you up here like this.
It's fine.
I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
She did, actually.
We're pretty much in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how he almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah? Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him. You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again.
Maybe.
Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be.
I'm sure it was all a dream.
Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Ryuji Sakamoto.
Hello, Ryuji Sakamoto.
I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright?
Sir, yes, sir.
See ya.
Alright. I think I have no idea how long I've been streaming because Twitch is being dumb and has cut off my time. Yeah, I think I've been streaming about 3-ish hours.
Let's do it.
It is 1:23 in the morning. My time, I think it is time. Oh, apparently I've been playing this for 499 hours and 12 minutes. Good to know, alright. So I've been streaming for about a year, or like a month. How long is that? Computer. How many days is 499 hours? Almost a month. 20 days, 19 hours. So I've been streaming for 20 days. Good to know. Sweet. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. And then go to bed. What is this? Oh, that's... I don't have a PS5. Thank you, Ari and Potent and Kizarks, if any of you are still here, for coming to the stream and watching, and everybody else that watches after the fact. I am going to highlight this entire stream because this is going to be a playthrough, a full playthrough, so I will highlight every single episode. I might not highlight the very like the end of stream stuff, but I will at least highlight all of the actual gameplay stuff. But yeah, I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you next stream, whenever that is. Actually, how many of us are there? Let's see. Is there anybody? I will just do it. Yeah. Good night. Auf Wiedersehen. Good morrow. Farewell.